Hey there, Main Recap's back. Join me as I step into the shoes of Paxton and relive the twists and turns, the highs and lows, and everything in between in this unforgettable cinematic adventure. Locked Down from 2021.
The film starts with me, Paxton, doing a video call with my half-brother David and his wife Maria. I reside in London with my wife Linda, and we're feeling anxious due to being in quarantine from COVID-19. I vent about how I feel and how things with Linda have not been going great for a while. We had planned to break up right before the lockdown was enforced. Maria later has a private chat with Linda, who also expresses her frustrations with being stuck there with me. Linda and I argue constantly, with me finding annoyance in minor details like Christmas decorations. I take to the streets to loudly read a poem of my choosing. While one neighbor yells at me, the others welcome the poem reading. Afterward, I catch a young couple, rummaging through my garden, as they are collecting poppy bulbs to make opium. Although I seem displeased at first, I open up to the idea when the couple tells me that opium can help me sleep. The next day, Linda meets with some work colleagues over Zoom. After a few minutes of chatter, Linda, who is the company's CEO, unceremoniously tells them that they have all been laid off. Afterward, she speaks to her boss, Solomon, who came up with the idea to fire everyone over the video chat. Meanwhile, I talk to my boss, Malcolm. Since I was arrested 10 years earlier, I've had not much luck finding jobs besides working as a delivery driver. Malcolm tells me that since stores are closed, there aren't many available drivers for high-end deliveries, so he offers me a job to make runs under a fake name. After another argument, I go to get groceries and argue with people waiting online. When I get home, I talk to Malcolm again and learn my new fake name, Edgar Allan Poe. Malcolm has apparently never heard of the famous poet, but I know it was done as a deliberate prank by a coworker. I know that dislikes me. Linda has a Zoom meeting with Solomon and other higher-ups at the company. They tell her that she is tasked with clearing inventory at the Harrods department store in the area. She later chats with David and Maria, telling them that she bought back a beloved bike that I sold for extra money since she thinks it can be the last bit of our relationship she can leave me with once we can finally separate. When I came back from my run, Linda told me about her inventory job, which overlaps with my schedule and means I won't get past a security checkpoint that Linda set up. Linda later chats with the Harrods store manager, Michael, and a former co-worker, Kate. Through the meeting, Linda learns about a diamond worth £3 million, while the store keeps a duplicate. After having sex, Linda tells me about a plan to swipe the real diamond with a duplicate and send the fake one to a buyer in New York City. We would pocket $1 million each and give the rest to National Health Services. On the night of our plan, Linda and I arrive separately. I manage to make it through while Linda chats with an old friend, Charlotte. The heist goes off fine after I make the replacement, but as we try to leave, we are stopped by security guard Donald, who was fired by Linda a while ago. He tells us that he called the police, but after Linda and I explain ourselves, he lets us go. We ride back together on the bike. Sometime later, it is revealed that London is on lockdown for another 2 weeks. Linda and I are less bothered by this, now that it appears that we have begun to rekindle our relationship. I then go outside to read a poem to the neighborhood again.
And on that day, lockdown will end.
Also, here is a short version. Linda and Paxton are a married couple who have been planning to split up, but unfortunately, they are stuck together in London lockdown due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Paxton can only work as a delivery driver due to a criminal record, while Linda is the CEO of a fashion company. She learns that a department store where she worked at will hold a diamond worth £3 million. She conspires with Paxton to swipe it for themselves and replace it with a fake copy. While going through the heist and planning it, Linda and Paxton start to reevaluate their relationship. The plan nearly goes awry when a security guard who knew Linda catches them, but after they explain themselves, he sympathizes with them and lets them go. After London goes into lockdown for another 2 weeks, Linda and Paxton's relationship appears to be in a better place than before. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our latest content. You can also give us a thumbs up if you liked what you saw.